Hello, chat. Good evening, boys and ghouls. Welcome back to the Halloween countdown. Tonight, hold on. Let me get situated here. I think there's some schmutz on the lens here. Give me a second. Let me clean that off. I don't know if that fixed it. Do I look blurry, chat? It looks blurry to me. I think there might be some weird bloom issues going on here. That's fine. It's all right. I'm gonna be small most of the night. So I've got my jack-o'-lantern shirt on. Very spooky, very thematic. Thanks everybody for coming. Hello everyone. I see you all in the chat. You guys are great. We're gonna start with the Halloween. The top 69 best Halloween movies to chill and thrill you. It's actually 97. But I wish it was 69 so bad, chat.
69, dudes!
But it's not. It's 97. So let's go. We're gonna count these down real quick. Shouldn't take more than 20-30 minutes. And that'll be a nice warm up for some Sunless Sea after we're done with this. So number 1. I don't know if this is any particular order. I didn't read all the nonsense. Carrie from 1976. So the original Carrie. And then they say, we don't know which version of Carrie we love more. I've only seen the original. I didn't see the remake. So I'm going to say, how often is the remake better than the original? Like The Thing, and that's it. Number 2, Hocus Pocus. This movie needs no introduction and might just be the single best Halloween movie of them all. That's debatable. I think Emmykins would disagree because she loves Halloween. The movie, not the holiday. Well, she loves the holiday too, but the movie Halloween with Michael Myers. So I grew up with Hocus Pocus. It was a staple on the Disney Channel every Halloween, of course. It's good. It's relatively family friendly. I mean, it is. I think they say, like, they might say damn and like virgin and stuff, but I mean, oh no. I like Hocus Pocus. I don't know if I'm gonna watch Hocus Pocus 2 though. Not sure if that's something to look for. Also, it takes place on Halloween night. So, like, Carrie has nothing to do with Halloween. I think it takes what is this, prom? Prom is in the spring. It's not anywhere near Halloween. All right, Hocus Pocus, Halloween, yes. Donnie Darko, I have never seen. Wait, Jake Gyllenhaal's in Donnie Darko? I did not know that. I don't think this is a Halloween movie, but if somebody has seen Donnie Darko and wants to correct me, I am open to whatever you have to say. All right, number 4, Little Shop of Horrors, 1986 version. What do boyfriend gobbling talking plants and boyfriend gobbling? Hang on. What do boyfriend gobbling talking plants? I think boyfriend gobbling and talking go with the plants, and 1960s era rock have in common. I don't like boyfriend gobbling. They should have used a different word. Children of the Corn, 1984. Literally 1984. One of the most horrifying franchises of all time. It's okay. I never really like any movie where, like, children are the killer, because you can just push a kid over. They're not very strong. These guys look more like 20-something-year-old people who have been made to look like children, though. Practical Magic, 1998. I have never heard of this. Something about Sandra Bullock, Nicole Kidman. Wow, really? I've never heard of this. All right, I bet Emmykins has seen this one. Twitches. Okay, I have heard of this. It was a decom, like it says here in the article. I never saw it. It's got Tia and Tamara Mowry, who are they're twins, And they're also witches, so they are Twitches. Casper, classic. I saw this, I don't think I saw this in theaters, but I did see it probably on home video right after it came out. I wouldn't consider this a Halloween movie. It's not even really scary. I don't know. The Rocky Horror Picture Show, also not Halloween, but I'll allow it. Great movie, great music. Yeah, I feel like the plot kind of falls off towards the middle. Like once they actually get to Rocky. Well then, no, because then you have Touch Me. I mean, the music slaps the whole way through. But the plot, it just kind of gets muddy in the middle, I think. A Nightmare on Elm Street, 2010. This must be the remake. 2010 reboot starring Rooney Mara. I'm not gonna watch a remake of A Nightmare on Elm Street. Just watch the original. Number 11 does not exist, chat. That's weird. They must have forgot to put something. Fun Size 2012 Halloween rom-com starring Victoria Justice. I'm out. The Addams Family, yes. Rilip says that has to get really old, always being cast as twins because you have a twin. Well, what's even worse is when they hire a non-twin to play a twin, like Lindsay Lohan. Making lists is hard. Yeah, well, this is MSN.com. Like, what do you expect? They don't know how to make a web page. They're stupid. All right, this 1991 Addams Family is awesome. So Emmykins loves the original TV show. She's like watched it all the way through multiple times. The original show is great, but I feel like the 90s movies, this one and the other one, but not the one with Tim Curry, which is Addams Family Reunion, I think. So this is the Addams Family and Addams Family Values are the two that have what's his name? This guy. Raul Julia. That guy. And then Addams Family Values is here. Ernest Scared Stupid, that's the one with the trolls. You got your Ernest movies, of course. They searched the 11th movie with Bing and got no results. They would have got porn as results, I would think. Halloween Town, another Disney Channel original movie classic. Beetlejuice, we will only say that once. Beetlejuice is all right. I feel like it's contributed more to memes than actually being like good. Like it's fine. Whatever Happened to Baby Jane? 1962. What the heck? This is before I was born. I have no idea what this is. The Craft. I've never seen this movie, but I see it referenced so much. Probably fine. The Blair Witch Project. Again, never seen it. Very memeable. Scream. Have I seen Scream? I don't know if I've seen Scream. But I think it was, the whole point of it was to parody the slasher genre, which had gotten kind of stale at the time. This was what, the late 90s. But then Scream came out and everybody's like, oh yeah, people love slashers. Let's just make more slashers. Like, play it straight. Rip says, I remember liking the animated show better. The Beetlejuice animated show was pretty great. You could do so much more. The scariest part of Blair Witch Project was when it was over. No, wait. Was when my buddy randomly yelled boo at the 30-minute mark of just staring at footage of empty woods. Ooh. Was that in the theater or just like at home? I don't know which would be scarier. This is Alien? Wait, isn't this... No, this is from the first Alien where she has the exosuit on. The Cabin in the Woods. It says Chris Hemsworth in it. Okay. I haven't seen it. World War Z. No. It's a zombie movie. I had my zombie phase in like 9th grade and then I immediately got over it. Who put Halloween Resurrection on here? Get that shit out of here. Busta Rhymes, Tyra Banks. Emmykins is laughing at me. Trick or Treat, 2007. Wait, is this the one with the little pumpkin head kid? Emmykins says yes, it is. She likes that one. Idle Hands, never seen it. Looks like a comedy though. It's a horror comedy film in which a teenager's hand becomes possessed and does evil things. Yikes. Let the Right One In. It's a vampire movie. Don't care. Paranormal Activity. One of these kind of things. I never got into that like era of horror, or any era of horror for that matter. The Babadook. It's funny because it has a funny name. Australian thriller. The Faculty. Okay, here's what they have to say about Great Scary Movies, chat. Great Scary Movies contain 3 key elements: a tenacious troop of teenagers trying to survive, unassuming adults who fall victim to the supernatural, and Josh Hartnett. Because, well, Josh Hartnett. No, not well because Josh Hartnett. I don't even know who Josh Hartnett is. The Evil Dead, the original, really? I feel like you just put the second one on. Ju-on, The Grudge. This is the original one. Okay, this is the original Japanese one. I haven't seen it. I saw The Grudge and thought it was stupid. Relapates 2 of those 3 criteria. Fair enough. You don't like Josh Hartnett? I just feel like a horror movie doesn't have to involve teenagers, and it doesn't have to involve stupid adults. Although, like, a slasher movie kind of does, but that's a different genre of horror. The Omen, I've seen the original Omen. I didn't see the remake. American Psycho, never seen it. I don't know why this would be considered a Halloween movie. I guess because it's sort of a horror thriller or something like that. The Exorcist, the scariest movie ever made, as some would say. Oculus. I have no idea what this is. A psychological thriller. Goosebumps 2, Haunted Halloween. Yeah, no, not buying it. Zombieland. Nope, no more zombies. Hotel Transylvania. Hotel Transylvania is pretty good. It's a good Halloween movie too. It's not scary. It's just kind of fun, and it's like one of the good Adam Sandler movies. Such a weird like flip-flop between his good and his bad movies. Frankenweenie, never seen it. This is what, Tim Burton? Yes, Tim Burton. Of course it is. Look at it. Shaun of the Dead. Get zombies again. Coraline. Stop motion. Sure, why not? Paranorman. Is this stop motion or is this CG? Plus, Anna Kendrick offers her voice to the flick, playing the main character's older sister. And you know anything Kendrick touches is movie gold. I do not know that, actually. Ghostbusters, yes. Rip says Frankenweenie was made because they were afraid of what Tim Burton would do instead if they didn't let him. Like, let me make my Frankenweenie movie or else. Sharknado should not be on here. Anaconda should not be on here. I Know What You Did Last Summer. That's acceptable. I'll allow it. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. If we could maybe keep sequels off this list, that would be great. The Wicker Man. That's the Not the Bees movie with Nicolas Cage. Yeah. I Know Who Killed Me. Lindsay Lohan. Ugh. The Haunting. Ooh, Liam Neeson. What's he up to? Trust us, even people who can't handle Troll 2 can handle The Haunting. So they're saying it's a bad movie, I guess. There's Catherine Zeta-Jones. And Owen Wilson. What the heck? How did this movie end up bad? It's got Liam Neeson, Owen Wilson, and Catherine Zeta-Jones. That should be a great movie. Fear. Mark Wahlberg as a hunky bad boy who turns into a creepy stalker. That's just Mark Wahlberg. After he starts dating Reese Witherspoon. Okay. Obsessed. If you're in the mood to watch Beyonce and Ali Larter fling each other around a spooky house for an hour and a half, I'm not. Ghost Ship. Okay. This film will definitely gross you out. No thanks. Piranha 3D, no. They could have cut this list so far down. This is... What does that even mean? Which one? The Beyonce thing? I don't know what... The way these articles are written, they're so stupid. I'm mostly just looking at the titles of the movie and seeing if I recognize them. Cabin Fever, never seen it. The Babysitter. It's a newer one, I guess. Never heard of it. Troll 2. Guys, nobody should watch Troll 2 unless you're at a theater where it's like a bad movie night and somebody's gonna come and like do a Q&A afterward or something. Don't just sit down and watch a bad movie for no reason. Oh, Rilip wants to know, the even people who hated Troll 2 can't handle this. It's saying, if you think Troll 2 is a bad movie and you don't want to watch it, maybe like, we're going to bump the quality up slightly. It's still a bad movie, but it's like, it's not as bad, so you could handle it. Yeah, basically it means nothing. The Shining. Nope. I mean, that's probably a great movie. I had never seen it, and I probably won't. The Sixth Sense, I saw it as a kid. I didn't get it then, and I still don't get it now. Unfriended, ooh. Social media horror, the scariest of all horror. It Follows, yep. Get Out. Never saw Get Out, although apparently it's supposed to be really good. Freaky, hey, we just watched that over the weekend. I thought it was okay. The Sixth Sense is a great movie, says Rilip, but he doesn't know if it's a Halloween movie. Yeah, it's... Again, I think they're like... You take Halloween, you take horror, you take thrillers, you smush them all together, and you make a 97 movie list. Which one is missing? The Conjuring. So this is the whole... like, Conjuring cinematic universe thing. Don't care. Hereditary... Again, not really a Halloween movie, just kind of a weird horror movie. Jennifer's Body. Megan Fox and Amanda Seyfried are an unbeatable on-screen duo. That's just the truth. Yeah, whatever, I don't know. What We Do in the Shadows is hilarious. Highly recommend it. It's number 69.
69, dudes!
That's the perfect placement for this movie. Double Toil and Trouble. So I have seen this. I have seen this movie more than once because we had it on VHS when I was a kid, and me and my sister would just watch it because we liked it. It's Mary-Kate and Ashley. They're little kids. They meet a little person who is a clown, and they have to, I think they have to get a moonstone or something to like save a witch. Oh no, because she's stuck in a mirror. I'm not going to spoil the plot here, but just probably if you have kids, they might like it. I can't like recommend it as an adult. Psycho 1960. Ooh, very risque. The Fear Street trilogy. Netflix's Fear Street trilogy arrived earlier this year, delivering 3 times the chills and thrills as its unspooled one terrifying tale. Okay. Take your word for it. Us, another Jordan Peele one. Halloween, number 74. Emmykin's favorite movie of all time. Psycho's not even remotely a Halloween movie. Again, it's a scary movie, which means you watch it when it's Halloween. A girl walks home alone at night. This is from 2014. It was shot on a budget of $56,000. It takes place in Iran. Okay, sure, it's great. Child's Play, no picture? Excuse me, where's Chucky? I want to see Chucky. The Thing, all right, there's a remake that's good. Oh, definitely not a Halloween movie. Although, John Carpenter made this after he made Halloween, and in Halloween they watch The Thing from Another World, which is the movie that The Thing is based on, or a remake of. What, you don't think A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night is a good name for a spooky movie? Candyman. Emmykins watched both of these. So if she has anything to say, I'm sure she'll show up in the comments. Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. That's another DCOM. I've not seen it. The Little Vampire, another family-friendly movie. Suspiria from 1977. Italian horror cult classic, a giallo film. Death Becomes Her. Camp at Its Finest. Black comedy gold. I'm sure it's fine. Never seen it. The Vavitch. If you find yourself in need of more proof that New England's Puritans were a low-key, terrifying bunch, Robert Eggers' directorial feature debut can give that to you. Billed as folk horror, The Vavitch follows a 17th century New England pilgrim family who, by order of the church, have been forced to go live in the wilderness. I almost said go live in the wilderness, like they're gonna stream in the 1600s. Labyrinth. Okay, again, not a Halloween movie, but Labyrinth is great. Like 80% because of David Bowie. Maybe more than 80%. A Quiet Place. Sure. Gremlins, hey! Is it a Halloween movie? Is it a Christmas movie? Who cares? I do, because you're putting it on the Halloween movie list. How about you get your facts straight? E.T. the extraterrestrial. Chat. Okay, I've never seen E.T., so I will say that I'm ignorant on this. Does E.T. take place anywhere near Halloween time? Rilip is saying E.T. what? Do they wear costumes? I know they disguise E.T. You know what? There is a trick-or-treat scene in the movie, isn't there? This movie is just this whole list is completely bloated with nonsense. E.T.'s for kids? E.T.'s for kids. Gremlins, probably not so much for kids. The Witches of Eastwick. It's got Cher, Susan Sarandon, and Michelle Pfeiffer as witches, and Jack Nicholson as the devil. I mean, that sounds okay. Friday the 13th. Why is this in black and white? The movie wasn't in black and white. That's weird. Night of the Living Dead was in black and white. And fun fact, chat, Night of the Living Dead does not have copyright. It is in the public domain. We could watch it live on stream. And in fact, we might get Emmykins to do some live commentary. Or we'll talk to Alien and see if they want to do that. And I'll just like host or whatever. Matilda, 1996. Definitely not a Halloween movie. Like, nope, not even that scary. I don't know why Matilda's on here. Train to Busan. That's a zombie movie, right? Emmykin says yes. She watches all that Korean stuff. She'll know. The Love Witch. It's a porno? It's a porno, chat. Probably shouldn't be on here. The Ring. 2002. Yeah, okay. Probably fine. Under the Shadow. Never heard of it. The Witches. Another Roald Dahl spun Fable for the win. We're pretty sure any list of classic Halloween movies wouldn't be complete without The Witches on it. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Young Frankenstein. Okay, I'll allow that. Young Frankenstein is pretty good. Oh wait, that's it? That was number 97. We're done, chat. It took 24 minutes. And now, let the game begin. Rilip says, I'm surprised given this list there wasn't Silent Hill or any of the Resident Evil. Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? All right, let me get the game load it up here. Hello? Oh, I have to turn that off. And I will stop. Oh, that's loud. Hold on. We're gonna fix that. Don't worry, chat. All right, so we are now playing Sunless Sea. Hold on, let me fix the mic here. Yeah, got it. Relive says a list of 97 things with only 96 movies and only like 40 Halloween movies. Yeah, well, the bigger the number, the more people they pull in. I'm surprised they didn't go for 101. You see like a quarter of my screen. What? Oh, I know what the problem is. It's still a holdover from Monday with Pirates. I'll fix it. Thank you for pointing that out. Game? Good? All right, here we go. It's all fixed now. Ta-da! And now, I'm just gonna delete my old saves because I don't even know. I wonder if there's a way. Start a new game, yes. Once you've acquired a submarine, each new captain will inherit the ability to transform their ship. Oh, how nice. Rilip wants to know if I'm still looking for spooky game suggestions. Yes, and I have my notebook or notepad ready for your suggestions. Now, remember, I don't know. Just remember they have to be good. I guess they don't have to be good. So this game has a lot of reading. So I will be reading most of this. If you have any questions, I'll be looking at the chat. The backstory of this game is, it's kind of a lot. Like, for whatever reason, London is underground now. There's this giant underground sea, and the bats took London. Just forget all that. Backstory doesn't matter. We're underground. There's a big sea. It's sunless. We go around and do stuff. Control. I have Control. It was free on Epic. And also, Control is not a great game. It is an okay game. I played through the whole thing. Choose a past or a past. I'll decide who I was now. Who were you? Now you're a captain. Now you belong to the Untersee. But who were you before? Was I a street urchin, a poet, a veteran of the campaign of 68? I assume that's 1868. You fought in the invasion of hell. London's armies lost. You survived. Your loot and your pension have brought you a command. An ordained priest and a natural philosopher. I feel like a veteran of the campaign will probably do the most for us. Darkest Dungeon. I was actually debating if I wanted to do that tonight. Darkest Dungeon. Hellblade. All right, I have heard good things about Hellblade. All right, stern and exacting. They will not trifle with you. You promised a job to your acquaintance, the shady cook. He'll do until you find someone less disgusting. All right. You were a weary soldier, now you're a Z captain. I've gained 20 echo. Echo is the currency of the bazaar and of London. I get 25 iron. Now I'm at 50. I have a shady cook, and I have someone looking for passage. Oh, jeez. Immortality. Fulfillment, wealth. Let's go with wealth. To win, gather a substantial retirement fund, upgrade your lodgings to a mansion, and retire. Okay. That's what I would do. An irregularity with the harbor master's office. They wish to know what term of address do you prefer ashore. So this was like the original, I don't know, like choose your pronoun type thing. I'm going to go with sir because I intend to become rich. Also suggests Alan Wake. All right. I will take that into consideration. And now I get to pick a thing. What do I look like? Ooh, I like the mustache. Let's go with this guy. I guess I'll be Star. Fall in London, deep, dark, and marvelous. All voyages start here, and this is where successful voyages end. A Submariner tutorial. I do not want to do that. London, advice for captains. The much lamented M. Demo, the French stuff again, Chad. What the heck is going on here? M. Demo found a watery grave long, long ago. Probably your end will be no better, but if you read this book of invaluable advice, your chances will improve. Okay. Of endings and beginnings, captains often die. On exploration, tell me more. Okay. On mercy, yeah, I'm playing on unforgiving mode. If you die, you die. Which, if anyone who knows anything about me, that is how I prefer to play my games. If you die, you lose everything, you start over. Although in this game, it's more of a roguelite in that some of your stuff will carry over to your next captain, and some stories take place, like they require you to do something and then come back later. All right, I'm going to sell the book, because I already know how to play mostly. Check our lodgings. We'll read the morning paper. News from abroad. The Khanate is threatening war. They always are. London's colonies on the Carnelian coast want independence. They always do. The Untersee, the paper's report, has undergone another alteration. Not yet, it hasn't. You'd know. Oh ho, a promotional coupon from Mrs. Plenty's Provisioners for a half cask of salt herring. You could use that. And all the rest of these are locked. Did I like turn off the music or something? Because now there's no music. Just me talking. Okay. So Rilip has no more games to recommend. Well, you know what? You gave me at least 3. So I appreciate it. Adopt a Blemigan Gallivanter. A Blemigan sits atop a splintered crate, clicking and whistling at captains as they come near. That is a type of mushroom, apparently. Visit the Admiralty Survey Office. I will. The Admiralty's picket fleets and intelligence networks are long gone. The survey office pays Z captains a small sum for recent information. Is there anything that you need? They would like me to go to the Iron and Misery Company funging station. Non-fungible, chat. Somewhere not far from home waters. Okay. We will leave. Do I want to adopt a Blemigan? Probably not. That sounds dangerous. Hire more crew. I don't want to do that. I think we have 8 out of 10. I think we're good. Offer passage to Tomb Colonist. An emigrant will pay to be taken north to Venderbite. Oh. Let's check a passenger. Someone in the docks wants to board your ship. Do I agree to carry the Gnomic Gallivant to the Cumaean Canal or the Iron Misery Funging Station, or both? Well, I do need to go to Iron and Misery Co., so yeah, let's do it. All right. Let's check the shipyard. So currently we have a Ligia class steamer. Rilip says a Blemmy is a monster whose face is on its chest with no head. I have no idea if that's related to a Blemigan. I don't think it is. But I'm surprised that you know what a Blemmy is off the top of your head. They were like, they were in the bestiaries, the medieval bestiaries. It'd be like, and then there's the Lilliputians with their, well, what are the ones that are like, they're just a foot? It's like a foot with like a body and it like hops around on the one foot. Do I need more fuel? I don't know how much fuel I have. I have 10 fuel. 10 is probably good. I think that'll get us pretty far. And we have supplies. We have 6 supplies. All right, well, let's just see what happens. Click the launch button. E. All right, we're off. This is the game, chat. Well, this is part of the game. The rest of it's reading. All right, hang on. I gotta make sure the music is actually playing here. All right, continuing. Rube says it came up in a Halloween-themed video I saw recently. I'm not familiar with the foot. Okay. So a couple of things about this game. There we go. There's the music. Now it's kind of loud, actually. There we go. Let me know if it's too loud, chat. So we're gonna go up and we're gonna explore a bit. Okay, a couple things about this game. You typically want to stay in the light because if you start going into darkness, terror will start to get you. And when terror starts to get you, you start going crazy, and you don't want to go crazy yet. Okay, yep. So, and the circles of light are ports. You can stop in here and dock like so. Hunter's Keep. A hump of dark rock swathed or swathed in mist, like 100 other Untersee islands. But here's a grand house, windows aglow, lawns impossibly green and lush in the false starlight. Raked gravel paths. You stand on the dock as the sea nudges the ship's sides. An unexpectedly warm breeze carries the faintest trace of lavender. Let us present ourselves at the house. Knock and enter. A maid with smoldering topaz eyes shows you into the parlor where 3 young women wait. A visitor, the youngest cries, the next youngest chuckles. The eldest sighs. Do you excuse the indecorum, she says. Visitors are rare, you are very welcome. I am Cynthia. The noisy one is Phoebe, the cheerful one is Lucy. You're in good time for lunch, will you join us? Yes, I will. Who do I want to lunch with? Let's start with Phoebe. Oh wait, Cynthia, she's the old one, right? Yeah, talk to the old one. Cynthia grasps your arm and whispers to you. Her eyes are wide and blue. Her hair is wild and tangled. Bats might nest in it. Hopefully not. It seems to you that you're sitting on a hillside above a wide blue lake, listening to a story of a murder, an axe, a net, blood on scented water. There's a lot of writing in this game. I think I mentioned that. You thought I was going to say the faintest trace of laudanum. That wouldn't put it past this game. Another chop, Cynthia asks. You've barely touched your food. Here, I'll have the maid wrap something up for you. You can't be hungry. It's not safe to be hungry. You now have 1 terror. I have a tale of terror. I get 1 supplies. And I've lost 24 hunger. All right, let's keep rolling. Doo-doo-doo. So let's send out the Z-Bat. There are no islands, so we can actually look. That's the, I want to look at the map, the chart. So every time you die and you reload, the map shifts around. It's in a classic roguelike style. So all these islands out here are they're out here and you gotta find them every time. You don't know, but for right now we're just gonna follow these lights. We're gonna keep sending out the Z-Bat, which can what? I've encountered an opponent. I don't see an opponent. The red arc shows the range of your deck gun. Keep the enemy in range while your crew finds a firing solution. Oh, there's an enemy. Oh, let's avoid that, huh? It's an angler crab. My Zbat has discovered something. Oh, the French guy again. Demo Island. Oh, jeez. Okay, there's too much. You receive fragments when you discover new places, blah, 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 blah. Gotcha. Demo Island. Let's see if there's anything useful here. I'm pretty sure that's an enemy ship, so we'll just avoid him. And there is presumably a place to stop. Yeah, right over here. Oh, here it is. Misery and Company Funging Station. Let's funge it up, chap. That's a big crab. Yeah, the enemies tend to be fairly sizable in this game. Whether it's like giant living icebergs or giant crabs or giant sharks with freaking laser beams on their heads. They're all either the same size or bigger than your ship. All right, Iron and Misery Company Funging Station. Stand in the right place at the right time for the gnomic gallivant. I don't like comedians. I'm a very serious man, but we agree on one thing, timing. That's why I'm breaking into the Factor's home and why I need you to distract him until I found a special itinerary. Well, let's start with this. We will have tea with the Factor. Oh, geez. An interlude. You sit on the veranda of the Factor's house, looking out over the fungal jungle. Ooh, the fungal jungle. I like how that has a good, nice ring to it. An expansion of green and sour gold. The air is thick with hovering spores. The scones are stale. Even the tea has a hint of mildew. But the Factor is good company. He shares odd stories about the ice and roses of Irem, the monstrosities of the Sea of Lilies, and a little restaurant in Venderbite where he enjoyed the most extraordinary seafood. Venderbite, I know, I'd never met a tomb colonist who could cook, but you must visit the place. Do you know it? He also has a load of bulgus frond carted aboard your ship. He waves away your thanks. I have eaten so much of the stuff I fear I might be transformed entirely into fungus. He leans confidentially towards you. It happens, you know, but one does have to eat rather a lot of it first. I've lost 1 terror. I've gained 8 fragments. I have gained 1 supplies. And I've been told of an exceptionally fine restaurant in Venderbite. Neat. I would like to compile a port report, which I can then take back to the Admiralty. And I guess I will do this. A pleasant distraction. It just so happens that you bump into the Factor on his walk home. What a happy coincidence. You couldn't possibly manage this entire picnic basket by yourself. Overjoyed to have company, he joins you on a bench for the next hour, merrily eating sandwiches. You take your leave once you've seen the Gallivant pass by. Back on your deck, the Gallivant laughs jovially, his rubies wink in the light. Iron and Misery will be sending a representative to the contest in Port Cecil. There's a full itinerary for all the events, tailored for every attendee. I have the dictator's moves mapped. No idea what's going on, but okay. There is still 1 port left to visit. All right, well, now we're going to head back to London. So let's go. We can check our chart. Wrong one. Chart. It's M, map. And we're just going to head off. That's an enemy ship. We'll avoid them. So that's the game, chat. Basically, you go out, you explore, you have fun adventures, and that's the game. I don't know, what do you guys want from me? That's how you play it. I know you're probably wondering, okay, well, what's all the story? What's the plot? Blah, blah, blah. The truth is, I don't know most of it. I don't know what the whole plot is, because you have to play Fallen London to get most of the hang of it. Are there non-enemy ships, or is everybody just an enemy? Well, that's a non-enemy ship. I think typically anything you can see is an enemy ship, though. Where are we at London already? It's like right here. Well, that's convenient. Okay. Bad Stevener's Abyss. The music's pretty good though. I wish it would play while I'm reading, because otherwise I'm just reading to what is essentially an empty room. All right, here we are. We'll just dock. An inspection by the Ministry of Public Decency. Some things are too illegal for the Customs Service to admit the existence of. The Ministry are here looking for those. So this is the literally 1984 guys. You shrug and invite them to search your ship as thoroughly as they would like. Go for it. I got nothing. Collect messages from the harbor master. Holy cow. Did I get enough stuff? Okay. Consider a specialist surgeon. So, you know, let's do the Submariner's Terminal. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that off so I don't have to see it, because it's just gonna keep popping up until I do it. Let's consider the specialist surgeon. She's staying at a respectable boarding house near the docks and has made it known that she's available for work. I specialize in amputations. It's easy to acquire unwanted appendages at Z. You just grow an extra arm. She chops them off for you. That's convenient. Her talents could be well employed on your vessel. It cost me only 30 echoes. I'll take it. She comes with a bag full of knives and her own personal sharpening stone. Don't touch these. Don't let anyone else touch them. Okay. I'll allow it. You are the new surgeon. Rilip says, what are you gonna do with that? You need an arm lopped off. Well, because if, like she said, it's easy to acquire extra appendages at Z. So as soon as you get an extra appendage, she'll chop it off for you so it doesn't, you know, start taking over your body. Roser's Wharf. The Rose Market caters to collectors and eccentrics, anyone with exotic taste and the gumption to harass Z captains. Escorts some interested acquaintance to the Rose Market. Perhaps not. A little gift. A very fine evening to you, Captain. My what you might call mentor is very fond of adventurous Z captains, and he would like to offer you what you might call a dispensation on account of he is so fond of Z captains. Behind the blind bruiser on the dock stands a dray piled high with fuel and supplies. Who is this patron? Is there a catch? He runs a very fine and very liberal establishment just across the river, what is much patronized by sailors and by men of wit and vinegar. Okay. And public house. He's just doing some kind of accent. And public house. And there's no obligation to speak of. My patron would hope only that you might remember him kindly, and I suppose that if the opportunity should arise for you to return his kindness, then I do not imagine he would refuse your offer. He's making me an offer that I can't refuse. Chat, should I take it? Rilip says, I'm no expert. I'm pretty sure it's not easy to get a new limb. Well, that's why you don't live in Fallen London. Or that's because you don't live in Fallen London. You don't know how easy it is to get an extra limb when you're just out and doing a thing. He seems trustworthy. All right. He's probably right. We'll take his stuff. I have accepted the proposal. Let's check my lodgings. I can... that's not really anything I need to do here. Go to London. I don't want a Blemigan Gallivanter. I do need to visit the Admiralty's office and turn in my stuff. It's going to give me some extra fuel. I should probably make sure that my hold isn't full up. Okay, hold is good. Shoot. All right. I have strategic information, yes. You're ushered into his office off Mansion's Pyre, a cramped room with a vast desk. He surveys you across that desk. Ah, yes, the merchant captain of whom we hear such complicated things. Pass on strategic information. I get some money. Holy shit, that's a lot of money. What the heck? Submit my port reports. Ask if there's anything in particular they need. Retrieve strategic information from Guider's Mourn in the Corsair's Forest, somewhere not far from home waters. Okay, well, we'll go see. Hey, Fistful of Ferrets is here. Welcome. Welcome to the spooky Halloween stream, part 10 or whatever. The lack of music is really like driving home the silence. All right, so we have that. Do I want to visit the university? Yes. Oh yes, the university's maritime liaison whispers breathily. Oh yes, this is quite a tasty one. Let me explain it to you. She, or he, explains, teeth glinting. I've lost one secret, and I am now Favor's antiquarian, and I've gained 1 pages, which is... Pages are esoteric and occasionally practical knowledge. Increase the speed at which you convert fragments to secrets. It's actually awesome. That basically increases how much XP I get. All right, leave the university. Do I want to carouse on the docks? No, I don't think so. You know what? Let's offer passage to a tomb colonist, because that'll give us something to do. And I don't think I want anything from the Rose Market. So I think we'll just leave. Did I read the, I should check my lodgings. Visit my study? No. No. Okay, time to go. Let's rock. So in case you're just joining us, I am playing Sunless Sea, which is a... How old is this game, actually? This has got to be at least like 5 years old, probably more. They've made a sequel, and apparently they're working on a new game now. There's the music, thank God. But again, the basic gist is we are in an underground sea. London has... I don't know the exact reason why it is underground now. I'm going to turn off the tutorial. I know how to play. There is an underwater sea, or underwater sea. There's an underground sea that we have to kind of drive around and explore and do adventures and stuff. And in case you're wondering, this is as far as I can zoom out. In fact, you can't zoom out at all in this game, or zoom in for that matter. There are no islands. I've discovered Davies Bay. Hello, Davies Bay. So we're approaching the tomb colonies. So one of the interesting things about this world here is that people don't die. They just get older and older and start to fall apart. So they get sent to the tomb colonies, where they just kind of live as like zombies. They just kind of chill. They don't eat or do anything. Can I go up rivers? You can kind of go up the river in London, but there's not... I'm trying to think. There are a couple of places where you can go through a more narrow area, but there aren't really any places where you can just go up a river for a long distance. All right, we are at Venderbite. Let's dock it up. So first things first, we will let our passenger go. That'll give us an outlandish artifact, 1 iron, 2 supplies. That's pretty good. The passenger's been drinking. Ahoy, she chortles. Defend yourself. She launches a tipsy assault. Your crew hang back, chuckling. Thanks, crew. Tomb colonists have a lifetime of bitter experience. Some of them are the deadliest combatants under the earth. Possibly this one is, when she hasn't drunk quite so much rum. You'll never know. She salutes you, laughing after you disarm her. Good fight, she opines. Then she staggers backwards and falls over the side. You never do find what happened to her, but at least you have her rather magnificent cavalry saber and her belongings. Okay, so that's why we got all that junk. So somebody is trying to get my attention. Okay. The tomb colonist draws you a little way away from the clattery air. Don't tell her you met me, he says in a hoarse rasp. Her mother cut my voice. Hope to fix it so I wouldn't be able to look for my daughter. So I wouldn't want to, he wheezes. Didn't work. Operations never completely effective. Need to know my daughter's well, happy, finding enough patients, getting enough to eat and so forth. In exchange for the simplest news, he explains himself. I'm her father, he says, ordinary engineer, not the sort of parent she would want. If you wish to tell the heir about this encounter, you can do so by speaking with her. Right, okay, this is the clattery heir. Then I would like to visit a certain little restaurant. A corkscrewed street. At the twisty tip of an odd little side street, welcoming yellow light glows from the gilt-lettered windows of a restaurant. A sign reads, Vengeance of Jonah. A beefy tomb colonist bustles up. A gray mustache pokes impertinently out from under his bandages. Come in, come in. A bandaged poissonnier. Poissonnier? It's like, I mean, I know what that is because Le Poisson from Little Mermaid is about fish. And there's like a pun in French about poisson and poison. But that's all that I know. I don't have terror. I don't have luck. I would love to recruit him as a cook, but I don't have any. I guess I can't do anything. A call for help. No. Explore vendor bite. Sure, let's explore. Hey, they favor here. Oh, sorry. Here they favor candlelight over gaslight. The shadows are swagged like cobwebs. That's not a word. The tomb colonists stand still enough to be mistaken for sculpture until they laugh or cough. One building in 3 seems abandoned. Monumental ruins. The builders of this place worked with great slabs of neath wall stone carved with blank-eyed, unsmiling faces and blocky, stoic serpents. Search warily. I will not. Picnic. Creepers climb the shattered pyramid. An owl blinks at you from an idol's mouth. In the undergrowth, a cave lizard munches decorously on a white cricket. This place seems peaceful. Rest a while. Sure, why not? Wine and sea bread. You and your comrades find stones to perch on and munch layer bread, truffles, and herring. Ooh, herring. Someone passes a bottle of Greyfields, an adequate vintage. White crickets buzz in the weeds. A shiver of wind passes, and then the air is still with the absence of chill that passes for warmth down here. 2 sailors compare tattoos. Your head swims pleasantly from the wine. Okay. Visit the first curator. Z captains. The first curator gives audience. The first curator is responsible for the preservation of the tomb colonies. It's been here much longer than London, like all the oldest tomb colonists. But even tomb colonists dissolve in the end. Its time is close. So, yep. No more light, the obsequious steward cautions you. The curator is terribly afraid of moths. He opens the door and you step into near darkness. A pair of luminous lamplighter bees buzz in a latticed ivory tube. There's no other source of light. A bandaged shape no larger than a child lies crumpled on a couch. It lifts its head with obvious effort. It takes several seconds for you to distinguish its voice from the soft buzz of the bees. Do I listen to a whispered request? Z Captain, Silkskin, not much left of me. I will go into the Grand Sanatorium. Bring me colors, 7 colors, pay well. Okay. Cosmogone, Irigo, Pelican. Steward has list. Find them here and there across the wide black Z. What is the Grand Sanitarium? Oh, Silkskin, you don't want to know. The chuckling becomes a cough. We don't die here below, not unless we go to Z. So we need something else, somewhere to end. Very cool. All right, I will accept the commission. It collapses, rustling back onto the couch. Even the effort of speaking seems to have diminished it a little. The audience is over. As the door opens, it shrinks from the finger of light that reaches across the floor. Outside, the obsequious steward nods. The book? Yes, the book. He hands you a slim, illustrated volume. The curator is old as dust. We will all be grateful if you do it this one last favor. So I have to get 7 colors. Let's see. Apocyan, Cosmogone, Gant, Irigo, Pelican, Violent, and Viric. These are special colors that do not exist in the up above world. Let's gather some gossip. All right. And we will also... The last tour operator. Ho, Captain, I have 12 sad and bandaged souls here. They're choosing their final fate. Will you take them on one last diversionary tour? It may be a longish trip. Make sure you have enough supplies. This will replace 12 supplies with 12 tomb colonists, who you'll need to take to 3 destinations in the Untersee. Mouse over your objective tomb colonist quality to learn about the destination for each visit. Let's see. I don't think we want to do that. That sounds like a pain in the butt. So I believe I got everything I can from here, so we're gonna set sail. We are currently looking for Gator's Morn, I think. So let's go do that. Send out the Z-Bat, wait for the music to kick in. There are no islands within the Z-Bat's range. Spooky. There is no music within my hearing range. All right, here's what we're gonna do, chat. Since apparently the game doesn't want to have the music, I am going to put on the music separately. Since, you know. There we go. Just so we have something, so I'm not sitting here in silence. Very awkward. At least for me. I'm sure you guys love hearing me talk to myself. Ooh, we're out in the spooky zone. Separate soundtrack, OP. I know, right? That's what's so nice about modern games, or really any games at this point. Like you're typically... Oh, another big crab. Typically, games these days are going to have a soundtrack that you can just kind of find on YouTube or whatever. Labyrinth of Eels. Did I ever tell you the story of the time that I saw an eel when I was living in Hawaii? Which I guess probably doesn't sound that exciting, like all things considered. Like, oh, you were swimming and you saw an eel? Okay. Oh, we found a big shark. Let's dodge the shark, please. Oh, it's coming after me. I don't want it. Oh god, it's gonna hit me. I just want to get away from it now. I mean, I could probably beat it, like, realistically. We're doing this again. All right, we're gonna hit it. Yeah, we're gonna fight it. I don't care. I'll kick its ass. What's it gonna do? It's gonna slam at me. I took 10 points of damage. Oh, it does a lot of damage. How much can my ship take? Oh, it can't take very much, huh? Oh, this isn't good. This was a bad idea, chap. Oh, here it comes. Oh, it kind of missed. All right, that's fine. It like can't find me or whatever. There we go. All right, we're gonna finish it off now. Get back here, you stupid shark. Wait, where'd he go? I broke the game. There he is. He's underwater. Oh, he did go underwater. I didn't know he could do that. Okay, we got him. Whew. That was ugly. You've not heard the eel story? I mean, that's the whole story. Examine its cage armitage. Get a 31%. Now we're just gonna use its meat. I get 1 supplies, I get a hunting trophy, and I have an unrepossessing mass. It won't keep, but it looks tasty. Yeah, I'll have some. Why not? It's rather like eating trout if the trout had tried to kill you a few hours ago. Take that, Airsats trout. Yeah, there you go. So basically, I was at a beach. We were swimming, probably snorkeling, and I saw an eel poking its head out of like a coral or a rock or something, and I like freaked out. And that's the whole story. But it's just, you know, it's one of those things. It's not everybody has the eel story, you know. That's one of my few stories that I have. Oh boy, here we go. The freaking monster I gotta fight. Turn the light off, even though that's gonna like totally screw me on the terror here. And I think it's still looking for me. All right, we're good. Turn it back on. All right, I believe we're actually, no, this is what is this island? I don't remember. Saints Haven. I guess we'll be stopping here then. On the surface, the sun still warms the earth, or so one assumes. No, yeah, the rest of the world is still up there. You can actually go up there if you go to the canal, and it'll take you up to the Mediterranean, basically. And you can visit, like, actual cities that exist in real life. Two houses, both alike in dignity. There's no habitation in sight, no market, only an old rotting dock. Okay, let's check it out. War. As you step onto the quay, you hear clamor, shouts, and shooting. You can see off in the distance smoke rising from beyond the hill and dots of fire flecking the horizon. Two tiny figures stand a little further down the quay, unmoving as if awaiting your approach. The tale of Pigmote Island, in which a delegation is made, a choice is presented, war is declared, a most singular treasure is sought by all, and a new empire is founded with tooth and claw. We're not going to read the whole thing, chat. Just, well, I'll give you the highlights. So, we have a rat, and we have a guinea pig. So, guinea pigs, rats, fighting. They're fighting over some kind of like glowing gem. So I think I'll talk to both of them real quick. So the rats came to the island to make a home for ourselves away from London. And the guinea pig, who is now going to speak in poem or in rhyme or something. All right, I think I'm gonna go with the guinea pigs here. All right, we'll go with the guinea pigs. A friend to cavies, which is the, I don't know, the real word for guinea pig. You guys know what guinea pigs are, right? Do I have to find a picture? Find a guinea pig picture here. Actually, let's just look up cavy. Cavy. Any of 14 species of South American rodents comprising guinea pigs, maras, yellow-toothed cavies, mountain cavies, and rock cavies. So they're all kind of related. According to the Encyclopedia Britannica, surprised it went there instead of Wikipedia. So I've gained 1 fuel, 1 supplies, blah, blah, blah. Oh, geez, here's the picture. Oh, good stuff. Yeah, there's a bunch of garbage here. All right, let's start with the hospital. Blah, blah, blah. Visit the steam pennants on the beach. Blah, blah, blah. Visit the barracks. Evening the odds. There's so much reading. Oh my gosh. I've seen enough. It is now time for an audience with the king. I had guns, I had a boat, I planned to row a raiding party to the northern side of the island where the cavies could flank the rat settlement. Let's go. A perfect pincer. My plan succeeded brilliantly. We have succeeded in Iron Challenge. Hail Cavia. So the guinea pigs have taken over the island. And I've gained 4 Scintillac. I don't know what that is. Some kind of weird rock. Do I want to invite one of the... I guess we'll start. Let's speak up on behalf of the rats. I appealed to the House of Cavi's grace and good breeding and praised King Gracenaw's magnanimity. Magnanimity? Is that a word, chat? I can see it. I can read the letters. Magnanimity, but the feel of it in your mouth is not good. All right. We'll invite a Cavi to join us. We now have a guinea pig. Ooh. Well, time to go. A new nation has been founded. My hunger quality is gone. So next time we come here, chat, we can purchase Scintillac. I can visit the rat ghetto. Smuggle fuel into the ghetto. Assist the rodent revolution. This guarantees you the rat star, but will cost 5 iron. The Cavies have forced their rivals into the swamps and hold them there with a high spiked wall. Thick black mud squelches underfoot as you pass through the guarded gates. Hungry eyes watch your approach. All right, well, we'll smuggle them some fuel. Small bribe to a small guard gets the delivery through the gates. The rats scrape together what little they can to repay your kindness. I have finished opening a cache of curiosities. Ooh. What's in there? What's in there? I have 1 memory of a distant shore, and that's it. Okay. Raise Pigmote Isles civilization for better prices. All right. Do they have a shop here? They don't have a shop. I guess we are going to swap out the guinea pig as our mascot, and let's launch. And there we go. We did a thing. We helped the guinea pigs beat the rats, and now the guinea pigs control the island, and the rats have been put in a ghetto. That's great. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. The Bunny Reefs. I believe this is where Guider's Morn is, but maybe it's not. No, the rocks don't look right. All right, I think we need to go further south. We may need to stop for fuel at some point. Oh, we got an enemy. Ah, shit. Try to stay away from him. Lights out. Oh, shoot. They got the flares. That's not good. They're throwing flares, chat. I think we'll just dodge them. There we go. We are not in any position to be shooting guns at other enemies right now after tangling with that shark. Oh, jeez, they're still coming at me. What the heck? Turn around. All right, so we're gonna stop here at the Iron and Misery Company funging station. We'll have tea with the factor, of course. We will compile a port report, and I believe they sell fuel, which I will buy some of. One of the things about this game that some people complain about is it's very repetitive with, you know, going out, coming back, buying supplies, and it always feels like you're on a treadmill, but you're slowly losing ground. And that's definitely a possibility. That can certainly happen if you get kind of stuck in a in a loop. But I found that as long as you're like visiting different places, you're not trying to build up, like you're not going back and forth to the same place trying to do some kind of trading run or whatever, that you will typically be just fine. And the game kind of pushes you in that direction. Although there are some sneaky ways, depending on how the world generates, that you can get some pretty sweet, what's the word? Like good trades, like a good trade route going, even though that's not really the point of the game. All right, we're gonna stop at the lightship. I've lost 5 terror, awesome. I do not need to buy any fuel, so we're just gonna keep rolling. And we are still looking for Guider's Mourn. There's an enemy over there. Let's avoid them. No. Nothing, huh? So it could be further north. We might have missed it when we stopped at Pigmote Isle. But I have a sneaking suspicion it might be south. Because basically how everything generates is there are these columns, and the further you go out, like certain things can only spawn in like the first couple, and then other ones always spawn in like the last couple. At least from my like recollection of how the game generates the map. Because I played the crap out of this game when it first came out. But it's been a while, so all of my knowledge is pretty rusty. All right, Z-Bat, go find me something, please. Find me something. No islands within range, huh? All right, I think my options are turn and go back this way. But I would really like to find Guider's Mourn before we go back. Because otherwise we're basically going back empty-handed, and we'll need to come back out this way anyway. But maybe if we stick close to these rocks, we'll get something. And I think I mentioned there's a sequel called Sunless Skies, which takes place in what is essentially space, but instead of ships, you have these space trains, which is kind of cool. And it plays similarly. It has like a top-down view. You're going between different ports, different stations, I guess. We seriously didn't find Guider's Mourn, huh? All right, we better keep going south then. Not ideal. We have 5 fuel left. Boop. Yeah, there are some, if you keep going further east, there are some real spoopy things going on. We haven't quite got to the spoopiest parts of the game. Oh, here we go. We have lights. The promised sea. All through this place, the song of the drownies lies shivering sweet along the wind. All right, there's gotta be something around here. Oh, Fathom King's Hold. All right, we'll stop at Fathom King's Hold. Why not? That'll at least maybe let us pick up some fuel. I think we have enough money to do so. Discovered Lorcan's Port. Well, I'll take it. Someplace to stop for now. All right, the Fathom King's Hold. Lorcan's Port, named for that most enterprising of drownies. Phosphor cells burn green. Somewhere below the king waits. Trade for white molly flower. It looks like a fish in water and a flower in air. The drownies recommend owning one if you're going to their cousins at Dahut. I don't know that I'm going to whatever that is. Let's go talk to the Fathom King, though. The porter has the skin of a shark. She has a drowned woman's eyes. It is not permitted to look at her hands. Yes, she rasps. That story is sufficient. She opens the valves of pearl and permits you to pass into the conduit. Ooh, here we go. The throne cyst. Ugh. Is the Fathom King like Davy Jones? Yes. This is the salt-blown heart of the hold. The Fathom King floats in his throne, a gem-starred bowl of sea stone, the size of a banqueting table. I have come to plead for a Zaylor's life. I have not. Listen to a Kaganian emissary. Let's see. He's a visitor from the Timon clan in a gray robe patterned with leaping fish. She describes events at the Khan's court, skirmishes with the Chelenate, Z-Beast attacks. I gain 20 fragments, I have strategic information, and compile a port report. They do not sell supplies here. That is not ideal. So we're gonna head north now. Let me check my map. Wrong buttons. M for map. Shoot. I think maybe we hang this way. And then worst case scenario, we stop at Demo Island if we get really low on fuel. Although we're already kind of low on fuel, so I don't know. Is it times like these I wish I had, I don't know, a better map. There are no islands within range. Great. Ooh, spooky underwater stuff. You can't see it because my head's probably in the way. There's like an abyss. Now you can see it. It's probably coming underneath my little webcam there. We're just gonna head north through the darkness. We're at Terror 2, so Terror 2 is not bad. It can't go to 100, but you can go pretty high. But there's gotta be something up here, right? There's rocks up here. Or we already saw these rocks, chat. Oh, jeez. Well, this sucks. All right, I guess we're gonna head north, and then if we get too low, if we get down to like 1, we're at 2 right now, we're definitely gonna have to stop at the coaling station or funging station. Relip says, I assume you essentially just die if you run out of fuel. You can convert supplies into fuel at like there's a bat storm, let's ignore them. You can convert some supplies into fuel, but yes, basically you die. Not necessarily you right away, but it is bad. You don't want it to happen. All right. I think, like I said, we're gonna swing to the east a bit. We're gonna check this light. And then if we get no readings from the Z-Bat, we're gonna have to go back to the funging station. Okay. We're getting nothing. Yeah, I can't afford to keep going into nothing. But hey, we found Fathom King's Hold, we found Pigmote Isle, so that's I would call that a pretty decent journey for this run. So all we got to do now is head back, collect our stuff. Do we have anything in the gazetteer we can use? No, not really. The Phosgene Bleaks. All right, we're almost to Demo Island. Good. Or Demo's Gate, or Demu's Gate. Again, with the French, with the X, the silent letter. It's not Demoux. It's not Demaux. I think it's just Demo. Right, we fed the crew. Yeah, we got plenty of supplies. It's just fuel is what we're running low on. So we are on the last thing of fuel here. Luckily, we're here. So we're gonna have tea. Actually, let's explore. Close crowded thickets of bulgus and skirily. Just like Dr. Seussian levels of making up words. The Iron and Misery Company fills them daily, but they grow back almost as fast. This was an empty cliff top above the bleak waves. Now it blazes with color, striped tents, colored flames, the music of pianola and kettle drum. Mustachioed women and languorous men play chess, carve bones, eat cats, and polish their terrifying brass weapons. You can't eat cats. Can't eat cats, Kevin. These are Iron Republic privateers. Privateers whose practices contravene the very laws of nature. Attack? Sure. An unfair fight. The privateers run, yell, and fall, but now one seizes a weapon like a trombone inscribed with blasphemies. It conjures an appalling vibration which converts your sailors to screaming jellies. Another crouches behind a rock. She employs a kind of mortar which rains down lethal pine cones. They smell delightful, but their perfumes cause pine needles to erupt in green masses from your ears, mouths, and necks. Your crew is lost to bewildered terror. You flee as the triumphant privateers celebrate flares of red light. Well, that's not great. All right, we'll just buy. I think we could probably get back with like 3 fuel. And we need to get more crew members because like we're down to 2. If less than half your crew remains, you may not move at full speed. If less than a quarter of your crew remains, terror increases faster. That's not great. Hey, Rainbow Yeti's here. Welcome. You missed the Halloween movie review, whatever. We were just going through an article, but all things considered, it wasn't a very good list, so you didn't miss much. Now we're just doing some Sunless Sea. And we need to get back to London because we don't have enough crew. We got beaten really good by those dang pirates. I'm the one who's supposed to do the pirating here. Number 11 was the best written review. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Truly, it was the greatest. All right, we maybe should be good. I think 3 fuel should get us there, considering how close we are. Yeah, I would call that pretty good. We'll swing up to where the light ship is. They left it blank. Yes. Well, you know, why say many word when few word do trick? You don't, you know, a picture is worth 1,000 words, and they had no picture either. So no words. Rainbow Yeti, you just finished work. Well, I hope that went well for you. It's, I don't know what time zone you're in, but it seems kind of late to be doing work. But, you know, I guess when I worked at the grocery store, I worked till like 9 or 10. Oh, man. I'm so glad I don't have to do like crappy minimum wage jobs anymore. Just awful. If anybody out there, if you're listening to this, you have a minimum wage job and you don't have, like, it's not like an end date for when you're gonna stop doing that. If you're just like stuck doing that, do literally anything to get out of that situation, because you're just like, otherwise you're gonna end up screwed. Rilip used to work 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. Holy moly. Oh man. I mean, if that's your schedule and that's when you work and you can like build your life around that, that's probably fine. I mean, I would certainly work till 1 a.m. I would stream till 1 a.m. if I didn't have to get up at 6 in the morning. All right, looks like we made it. Thank goodness. Ooh, collect messages from the harbor master. The blind bruiser's here. Good evening, sir, and what a marvelous evening it is, if you don't mind me saying so, and given it's my impression you are an obliging sort, I imagine you will not mind at all. And since you are so very obliging, perhaps you wouldn't mind making a little detour via Mount Palmerston with a few articles of cargo if you happen to be in the area. The Cherry Man will, of course, cover your expenses for this trifling inconvenience. Sure, why not? We're gonna take an unstamped crate of brilliant souls. Mount Palmerston is how you get to hell in this game. The Merchant Venturer. I have need of a reliable agent. Failing that, an inventive one. Here are my requirements. He has very specific needs, but he'll pay much better than market rates, and he won't ask how you came by these things. Okay. He needs Scintillac. Okay. Let's see. The Alarming Scholar. I do have an outlandish artifact. Ooh, I got some echoes. Nice. I have Memory of a Distant Shore. 10 echoes, that's it. What the heck, man? All right. Admiralty Survey Office. Check with vendor buy. That gets some fuel. Pigmode Isle gets some more fuel. Fathom King's Hold. Demo Gate. Strategic Information. Let's see. I would like to pass on Strategic Information, which will give me 150 echoes. Holy moly, that's a good deal. I submit my port reports. I think I already did. Okay, then we're good. Next up, we're gonna hire more crew. I gained 3 crew. Okay, that's not terrible. I probably need some more. All right, we only got 2. Dang. Brilip says, my kids were very young then, so I was usually getting up at around 9 a.m., spend some time with them, then go to work and immediately go to sleep. It was rough, but sometimes you gotta pay the dues. Right, that's what I'm saying as far as having... What is this? On later visits, different officers will sometimes be available. Sure. Do I want a gunnery officer or do I want the irrepressible cannoneer? 20 echo or 50 echo? I think we'll take the more expensive one because it's probably better. So let's throw him in there. Or her. Yep. Perhaps she's afraid of being forgotten. All right, so lady. Very cool. A visit to Clathermont's Tattoo Parlor. You're a real Zaylor now. After all, you could go to one of those tobacco and prey places by the docks, but the prices at Claremont's are reasonable, and his daughters are real artists. But what sign will I choose? Do I go with the Dauntless Hand? The Wheel of Mists? The Unflinching Eye? I mean, I can only do the one. Sure, we'll do... I guess I could say perhaps not. But I think getting my iron higher is probably worth it. All right, now we have a cool tattoo. Let's check my lodgings. We'll get the morning paper. And I think that's all we needed to do. Okay, so let me finish my thought here. So, as my example, I was in the army because I had no money, so I needed a job. Just not a good reason to join the army, but just leave that aside for now. But there was an end date to when I was going to get out. And after that, I could actually, you know, go do other things. The only reason I worked at the grocery store was because I wanted some extra money while I was going to school. So there was also an end date to that too. And now I have a real job where I don't like going to work as like a matter of like existence. It sucks, but I'd much rather go to my job now than either be in the army or get a crappy minimum wage job. So I just have to put it in perspective, I guess. All right. I would like to buy some... I could sell some Scintillac, but I don't think I need to. I think we'll just buy some fuel. And we should be good with 10 supplies, 10 fuel. All right, let's go. And we'll consider that free financial advice. Do not get stuck in a minimum wage job. Do everything you can to get out of that as soon as possible. Oh, I don't like... What is this guy doing? I hope that's not an enemy ship, because that would be kind of annoying. He's not shooting at me. Oh, he just disappeared like a ghost ship. Spooky. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes in this game if something's a bug or if it was intended. I believe that is a... Oh, he went underwater. Oh. He's a submarine. Well, let's go ahead and stop at Hunter's Keep. Well, let's reconnoiter the island. And yeah, I got some news. Let's meet with Lucy. A daft tale. Lucy leans over and whispers to you confidentially. A complex story about a butler, a pig, and an inheritance. You don't follow all the details of the plot, but somehow the pig ends up in an attic and the butler in a vicar's bed. Candles flicker, dishes enter and leave, and the wind butts gently at the window panes. By the time the plum pudding arrives, you're as cheerful as you've been in months. Plum pudding. Now, I've never had plum pudding, but I really, really like bread pudding. Which I realize is, like, not plum pudding at all. I just thought I would bring it up because it's really good. If you've never had bread pudding, highly recommend it. Let's check the charts here. So, hey, maybe we'll get lucky. We'll run into Guider's Morn on our way to Mount Palmerston, huh? Could happen. We don't know. Actually, do I know where Mount Palmerston is? Let's see. Old. Cannot be sold on the open market, and you better not be caught with it. Yeah, so we don't want to get hit by oh, what is this? That's a spooky... I did not repair the hole at all. That's not great. Probably should have done that. Oh well, too late now. And there's the jelly. There it goes. Turn the lights off. It can't see me. Called a gilifleur. Come on. Send out the Z-Bat. Oh no, it's gonna get me. All right, I think we dodged it. Ooh, that was scary. I mean, it's a kind of a pushover enemy, but with almost half health, probably not worth it to get into a confrontation right now. All right, hail Cavia. Let's help them solve a dilemma. The aide squeals. Wonderful news, hairless advisor. I probably have some hair. I have a mustache at least. Our Scintillac harvest has been bountiful. Our harvesters can temporarily be put to use elsewhere. What should we have them work on? Construct some housing. Good idea. You've resolved the dilemma for better or for worse. Okay. Do I want to compile a report? Yes. Do I care about the lady's eye? No, I would rather probably not steal it. Remember, he's gonna go play some games? All right. Well, have fun doing all those things. Thanks for stopping by, at least at the beginning of your night. I don't want to buy Scintillac, so let's just roll. There's an enemy ship. No, that's a friendly ship. If it's blue, it's quote-unquote friendly. So I think now we go north-ish, because I have no idea. I mean, I kind of know where Mount Palmerston tends to spawn, which is to the north middle part of the map. But I don't know where it has spawned specifically this time. So we're just gonna try that. Gonna have to explore out here eventually anyway, right? Yeah, this was putting on the soundtrack in the background was a much better idea than relying on the game. Since it's clearly... Ooh, we're close to the salt lions. Yeah, salt lions are pretty good. So we'll stop at the salt lions, I guess. Can maybe pick up some stone to haul back. So the salt lions are these big sphinx looking statues here, and they are being harvested currently for stone. So you can actually do a couple of trips back and forth to London hauling stone. Which is kind of cool. Yeah, you can kind of see, since it's top-down view, it's a little harder to make it out, but you can see how it looks like a sphinx. 2 basalt beasts, cathedral-sized. Visit the Unmakers, carry Sphinx Stone to London. Salt's right. The face of the northern Sphinx is all but gone. Lost faces are sacred to Salt, they say. You are drawn there, but to what end? Salt's voice is distant, but clear. Compile a port report. We'll do that first. We will visit the Unmakers. I've lost 5 pair. Bungle, Tisane, and tea cakes. We get funding from the bazaar, but Station 4, I wouldn't call it Station 4. It's a little grandiose. The stones are stuffed with secrets, but most of them are used as garden statuary or occult basalt. Ballast. Occult ballast. Basalt, ballast. 2 different words. Most of them, some go down to the places under the bazaar. More tea cakes. If I spend 200 echo, sure, why not? Aw, shit. I guess I gotta throw some supplies overboard. That kind of sucks. I did not realize that was gonna be such a big delivery. Well, next stop, hopefully Mount Palmerston. We'll just head north from here. I mean, worst case scenario, we die and have to start a new Z captain. That's kind of part of the game anyway. It's not a huge deal. Hold on. There we go. I was like, why? There's like 2 songs playing at the same time. Rilip says, the Sphinx is weird. I wish I had a big monument, but not a pyramid. Too cliche. Maybe a statue? No, too self-congratulatory. What if I make it like half a statue and the other half can be like a cat? Well, Sphinxes were like a creature, right? It's not like they just made it up. I mean, everything's made up, but you know what I mean. Frost found. Towers and ramps and galleries and stairs of ice. Oh my. Raised and spun like an architect's honey dream. Oh, there's a mechanic here? Let's see. He's a chief engineer. I'll take that. All right, let's throw him in. Throw him in there. What else? Take tea with the squatters on the dock. Ask the squatters about the castle. Create a port report. Always do a port report. Very important. Let's take some tea. And we're over again. Damn it. All right. Now it is time to try to find Mount Palmerston. I'm guessing it's probably not here, so it could be here. Ugh. Kind of sucks that I don't know exactly where it's going to end up. Frosthound, yeah, we have that. We'll just go up to the north. I think we should be able to go past it. There should be like a bridge here we can go under. I'm going to need a bigger boat. I honestly would love to get a bigger boat, but we can't afford it. I mean, it probably wasn't a good idea to pick up 20 Sphinx Stone. It's just sort of oh, shit. Hit the wall. You're good. You're good. You're good. So much. I feel like SpongeBob is kind of like my Simpsons as far as references go. Snow sweeps down from the north. Bright is some distance to the south. Is it now? Okay. So, like, someone who's been watching The Simpsons for 30 years can probably think of any scene that is relevant to whatever's going on, but I grew up with not The Simpsons. I mean, I didn't really grow up with The Simpsons because I never really watched it as a kid. But I grew up with SpongeBob, and so that's where a lot of my reference material comes from, which I think is fine. You know, every generation has its show. I mean, there's probably older people out there who are really into Cheers, and that's fine. I don't know what was before that. Maybe like I Love Lucy, the long-running show. That's your parents? They like Cheers? Like, this is like that episode where I don't know any of the characters from Cheers. Diane, I guess, is one of them. That's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. Boy, I sure hope that Mount Palmerston is somewhere over here. Otherwise, I'm just sailing into nothing with no fuel. This could go poorly. Anytime John Ratzenberger came up for anything, I was going to hear about it. Well, there you go. So what did you grow up with then? Besides Cheers. Oh boy. Okay, that thing has 1,000 hit points, so we're gonna just avoid it. That is literally like one of the hardest enemies in the game. Mount Nomad. Just a giant rock monster. Send out the Z-Bat again. There are lights up. Oh, that's not good. Let's avoid that. The Avid Horizon. What the hell's the Avid Horizons? Let's go check it out, I guess. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, that's up there. Yeah, we're probably not going to make it up that far. I'm at Palmerstone's Reach. There's brimstone on the wind. There it is. There it is. Mount Palmerstone. We made it. See, I told you guys, it's like the North Middle. Oh, Futurama. That's true. Futurama has kind of some similar overlap as far as like this. I mean, obviously it's from Matt Groening, who made The Simpsons. But yeah, that makes sense. We discovered Mount Palmerston. Let's deliver these souls and head back to London. Maybe we'll do a straighter shot back. We get some more fuel. I think we can buy fuel here. I hope we can. So what would you say, in your opinion, Rilip, is the best episode of Futurama? First things first. Let's deliver the smuggled souls. Then we will chat. Then we will not dig among the ruins. We will go up to the crater. Above the bay, you see Port Palmerston like a toy and the ruins like gravel. You've come far, but the volcano's cone still rears above you. Rest a little before you go the last half mile. The Wistful Devilis. The road to the crater ends at a brass gate in the crater wall. Besides it stands an oddly charming little cottage. It's thrown together from pumice and basalt, but it features honeysuckle. Oh. An equally charming Devilis in a tea gown leans against the cottage wall, twirling a parasol and fanning herself. I'm the guardian of this place, she remarks languidly. You may not pass, but I can offer you a cup of can I offer you a cup of Armillaria tea? Tea with the Devilis? Sure, why not? Terror in a tea gown. No doubt she'd be much less pleasant if you tried to break down that gate, but just now she's a courteous, soft-voiced woman in a tea gown. The tea is hot and nutty and rather pleasant. She asks about your voyages. She's desperate for news of London, of its mists, its nights, its sick, its poor, its fires. She tactfully turns aside questions about the convention, but she shares some of the secrets of the Neath. Come and see me again. Next time you're here, bring me a present if you like. I don't know what kind of present a devil would want, but yeah, fuel is kind of cheap. So I think that should tide us over till we get back to London. You like the Devil's Hands or Idle Playthings? That's such a good episode. I like the one where Fry gets the worms. Mostly because I'm mad that he got rid of them. I'm like, dude, these worms have come to live in your body and make you better at everything that you've ever wanted to be good at. And you're just going to be like, yeah, but now Leela doesn't love me. She loves the worms. Like, if you had practiced and practiced your whole life and you'd gotten that good, it wouldn't matter if there were worms. But, you know, you've gotten a shortcut. I don't know. It just feels foolish. You want brain worms? Is that what they're called? I mean, they were like, they basically made him good at everything, including brain stuff. Turning out the lights here. Oh shit, they got flares. We gotta go. We gotta go faster. Stop following me. No. Go away. Oh shit. Okay, he's only doing 5 damage a shot. That's probably fine. I might be able to get away if I keep rolling. We watch for fungal pads in the Sea of Lilies. There's a prison here, guarded by not oracles. Feels so slow. Okay, there's a flare. Yeah, he's still following me. He missed. Okay. Well, that's good, I guess. At this point, I might as well turn the dang lights on. He's gonna be shooting at me. Maybe if I hug the lily pads. Okay, he missed. There's a shark. Okay, well now I have to dodge the shark. This guy just will not back off, huh? All right, here's what we're gonna do, Athol. I'm more maneuverable than you, so I'm gonna do this. Shit, I'm not more maneuverable than him. Oh, this is bad. He is somehow. Oh, fuck. All right, I gotta go. I'm on fire. Can we maybe like overheat here? All right. I can't see anything. Okay. Oh, jeez. Chat. I need to repair the hole. Do not let me forget to repair the hole. Also, I need to restart the music because we ran out of music. There's only about 40 minutes of music in this game. Oh, there's a shark now. Great. Particularly tormented bound shark. Maybe we can get away from it if we're fast. Okay, come on. Yeah, we just need to make a beeline for London here. Things are not looking particularly good right now, but I think once we get into this fog, we should be safe. A baked breeze. Oh, there's another freaking enemy ship. This is getting ridiculous. Oh, it's a pirate frigate. Back off. Leave me alone. They just keep coming, chat. All right, I think we lost them. The question mark means they're looking. And this one doesn't seem to have flares, so I think we'll be okay. Time to not play pirates. I really should kit out my ship a little bit better. Because right now I can't just be running away from every enemy. It does not work out very well. And there's another crab. Yep, there it is. Let's avoid him. So if we make it back to London, I need to repair the hull, like a lot. And I need to turn in all my reports. I need to buy more supplies, buy more fuel probably. And then see if we can afford a new gun, because right now this crappy gun we've got is not gonna cut it against some of these bigger enemies. Well, the pirates start coming and they don't stop coming. No, you have to run away from them. All right, we'll stop at this stupid mushroom island again. All my mushrooms plunged. Oh wait, no, this is Cavia. All right, we'll stop at Cavia then. Engine temperature. I don't have any fuel to deliver to the rats, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would love to. All right. Help Cavia resolve a dilemma. Let's do it. Donate supplies. I don't have supplies, so I can't. So that sucks. If I had more supplies on me, I would definitely deliver, but I'm already like limping back the port at this point. Can't afford to do it. You've gained a secret. Speak to your officers to improve your abilities. Oh, I keep forgetting about that. Let's talk to the Clattery Air. Proposition the Clattery Air. Let's not do that. Let's talk to the gunnery person. Increase my iron. Yeah, let's go. I've lost 1 secret and gained 1 iron. Just keep going. Let's go. I keep forgetting that secrets are used to level up in this game. All right, there we go. We've leveled up. Uh-oh. My cat's crying again. You might be able to hear him. Don't freak out if you hear him. It's fine. He's just... That's the noise he makes when he feels like he's not getting enough attention. Whether he is or not. Like sometimes I'll be over here and he'll just be over in the living room, which is, you know, behind the screen basically. And he'll just start crying like, oh no, I'm by myself. Nobody is here to watch me or take care of me. What am I gonna do? It's like, hello, I'm right over here. Cat bag. And the other thing he does is like, we'll go upstairs, like to the bedroom, and he'll be down here and he'll start crying like he doesn't know where we went. Like he's confused. Like he saw us go upstairs to bed and then now he's gonna cry about it. I don't know. I think he likes to be like that for whatever reason. Almost home. Here we go. So we're gonna need repairs. We're gonna need fuel. We're gonna need supplies. We can drop off the Sphinx Stone at least, so that'll save us some space in the cargo hold. You don't even make that much, honestly. But it is nice to come back with not 0 fuel. And dock. The revenue men. Declare all controlled goods. Do I have any? Yeah, I mean, go for it. Do your worst. I don't have anything. Collect messages from the harbor master. Something has changed in the Neath. Someone wants to sign on. The blind bruiser. Okay, we'll start with the blind bruiser. What a propitious and encouraging occasion this is to meet again here in this place, which has been so very fortunate for us both. Allow me to shake you warmly by the hand since you've demonstrated your unswerving commitment to fair dealing and honest conveyance. Very good. My patron will toast you. Do we want to accept payment or say we're done? Yeah, we'll accept payment. Why not? Here is your compensation and a little fuel and a little barrels of biscuits, and it's what a certain other captain has widely surrendered for the common good. I will take the good word to my patron, and if I am a man of my word, and we will see each other again. Unless a whale eats you, of course, in which case I hope you will not think poorly of me for wishing that we will not. I was paid. Once more we find ourselves here on the quayside, what is, I suppose you might say, the lip of the well of opportunities. Let us both drink deeply from this well, by which I mean my patron has a task for you. Take a payment across the ocean, bring back a little package. Okay. Here's the money, don't lose it. I need to get an unstamped crate of brilliant souls from Khan's Heart in the Salt Steppes. All right, so we need to go to the Khan's Heart. Rilip says, we have one cat that's like that, but only to my wife. If my wife is paying attention to anyone else while he's around, he has to whine and cry. Yep. That's how, I don't know, like I said the other day, some cats, every cat has a personality. And mine tends to be a little whiny. That's okay. We got 500 echo. Oh, that's actually pretty good. We would like to get a new recruit. Who do we got? The brisk campaigner is a doctor. We're currently looking for a first officer. Because right now we have the clattery heir. An expert in amputations. I think we'll just take another Zaler. Submit my port reports. Hunter's Keep. More fuel, good. Get 5 echoes. 40 echoes. Pigmode Island, I get 10 echoes. Frost Found, I get 30 echoes, very nice. Salt Lions. And let's talk. Let's see. Ask what he needs. Anything else? I guess. We can trade in points of favor to get fuel. Which I feel like we should have. We have 11 fuel. All right, that's good. Go to my lodgings. We'll get the morning paper. Elegant townhouse cost 1,000, which we just got from. We got 1,000 from that guy. But yeah, we'll spend a night. Why not? I've lost 1 terror. I got a restful night. I don't know if that does anything. Oh, he was carrying his pillow upstairs. Okay, yeah, he tends to make noises when he takes his pillow upstairs. He has this little heart-shaped pillow that he likes to carry around. And he makes noises so that people don't step on him, I guess. Do we need anything else from London? I guess I need to remember to repair my dang ship. I'm not even sure where I do that. Let's go to London. Put your ship in dry dock. There we go. If you've done good work, the Admiralty will issue you a book with a book of little chitties. Call in some of my Admiralty favors to have cheap, good quality work done to the hull. Yeah, we'll do that. All right. That's great. Employ Rattus Faber engineers. The rats of Fallen London are remarkably skilled engineers and they know ships well. They are not, however, reliable. Payment is in kind, not currency. All right, so let's pick up some extra supplies for the road. Pick up an extra fuel, just in case. And next stop... Oh, wait, hold on. Can I afford to buy a new, better gun? Caminus Yard's Bandersnatch. Oh, there's a fruit fly flying around in here. The Hell Thrasher. It's a monster. Are you? A powerful weapon that relies on torpedo attacks. All right, I just need like a regular gun. Like a nice solid one. Takes the most tremendous, it makes the most tremendous bang, and not what you'd call an elegant weapon, but it does make the most tremendous bang. The Majesty is the only front-mounted pure cannon. Others are torpedoes or flensing weapons. Okay. What is this? This is a torpedo. I'm looking for something... What, a deck weapon, I guess, is what I'm looking for, right? Let me check my... How do I even check my hold? Okay, so I have a deck gun that currently does 8 damage with a warm-up time of 4 seconds. So we are looking for another deck gun. So this is a deck weapon. This is a forward weapon. This is... Okay, this is a deck weapon. This is a straight upgrade. It does 12 damage. This is a forward weapon, deck weapon. Here we go. The Denunciation, it does 15 damage. Potterell and Heather Sage's Discouragement. What is this? This is an aft weapon. So it would be on the back, so it would shoot backwards. I mean, these do a heck of a lot of damage for being rear-facing weapons. Check the hold. I don't have an aft weapon. Yeah, I'd have to get a different ship. All right, well, let's just get the upgrade then while we're here. Although... Yeah, we definitely can't afford a better ship. Jeez, they're so expensive. Torpedo nets. Deploy these in combat for unparalleled protection against torpedoes. So what was the one? It was the Denunciation. Yeah, we'll buy that. Then we'll sell the other one. There it is. Like, where did it go? Where is it? It's fine. Everything's good. Hey! Possibly an alien has raided us. Excellent. I wanted to do something with my crew. I think I already talked to them. We could do that at sea. It's us, she says.
Excellent.
So alien, I want to know what your plan is for the Halloween discussion, because I know you're going to watch the movie and Emmykins is going to want to talk about it. So do you want to have some kind of like you did with the Vampire Diaries, go on stream and talk about Halloween? I think we're good to go. So we're heading to the Khanate, and that's a long way to go. You weren't here, you were streaming, but at the beginning of this stream, I was reviewing an article titled The 97 Best Halloween Movies. It was a terrible article. Like, half the movies weren't even Halloween. One of them was E.T., which I guess has a scene that takes place during Halloween, but is in no way a Halloween. I would not consider it to be a Halloween movie. But whatever. Yeah, one was just blank because they couldn't even be bothered to do the full 97. You want to do a tier list of Halloween characters? You could try that. I don't know how well that would work, just because the characters are kind of irrelevant. I mean, there's Michael Myers and well, okay, Michael Myers, Dr. Loomis, you could have Laurie, you could have Annie, and all the other like teenagers that get killed off. Was Mean Girls on the list? No, but it absolutely could have been, considering the other movies they had on there. Does that have a Halloween? That is a Halloween portion, right? She goes to a costume party. We'll just do T with the factor. We will compile a port report. And we will purchase some fuel. And then we will leave. Oh, wait, how much money do we have, chat? Wait a minute. I need to check. Okay, we have 1,200. We need at least we need to make sure we have 1,000 for when we get to the place with the guy, so we can buy the stuff to bring it back, so we don't get thrown out a window or whatever. No Karate Kid? Do people even understand the meaning of Halloween? They should have had. You know what? You guys, how about you guys make a little list and you tell me what all the Halloween movies are, and then I'll review that. How does that sound? All right, well, we did get a better weapon, but I'm going to try to avoid him as long as we can. Oh, this is Guider's Morn, I think. Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, asshole. You want to go? Let's go. I just upgraded my weapon. You are now screwed. Yeah, 4 damage. Okay. Oh yeah, it's on now. It's on like Donkey Kong. Just like in that movie. Wait, what's the movie where they say that? The Despicable Me movie, I think. You know, the combat in this game used to be turn-based, actually. And they ended up changing it to this more like arcadey style. All right, yeah, take that, asshole. Gonna come out here and attack me. Yeah, direct your list to the Discord, please. Put your favorite Halloween movies. I will review them. Captain Quick. The legendary clay woman corsair. She clings tight to the last few scraps of floating debris. Sure, why not? Takes 3 crewmen to pull the pirate poet from the Z's clutches, while others mutter about bringing an unfinished woman aboard ship. She just smirks. She carries little honor but the verses of poetry tattooed over every visible inch, and an old sword almost as chipped as she is. Fortunately, her salvaged possessions also include the jangling money purse on her belt, fat and ready to pay the traditional freedom price of her current bounty. As much as the crew could subdue her, all are relieved once she's aboard a lifeboat rowing away through the darkness toward Gator's Morn, which we are also headed towards. So let's get going. Well, that ended up being a good little battle there. Let's avoid the crack pirate frigate. They're all on crack, so you know they're going to be super strong. Wait, what movie has Donkey Kong? I mean, I know they're making the Mario movie with Chris Pratt as Mario. We joked about that a lot on this stream. Because, why is Chris Pratt playing Mario? Why is Seth Rogen playing Donkey Kong? Who came up with this? But yes. I want to say I was watching a review of all the Illumination movies, and it's on like Donkey Kong came up at some point. We found Guider's Morn in chat. Let's go. All right, the Morn is a stalagmite vast as a crag. What's a crag? And its foot has no safe harbors. The Corsair Citadel nestles halfway up. An intricate system of winches takes the strain, and your ship rises slowly from the Z. Her hull creaks in protest. Grizzled sailors groan and cling to stanchions. Higher, higher. Now the Untersee shimmers like glass below. Children clambering in crevices cheer and wave alarmingly. The winch motor slows and you hang in a cradle next to a red-bowed pirate cutter. I would like to Sure, well, we'll pay. I would also like to gather intelligence. Let's not gather intelligence. Let's explore the Morn. A contest of riddles. I am not a riddle man. We're just gonna walk away. Is there anything else we want to do? Introduce Blemigans to the Morn. Ooh, if we had a Blemigan, we could just leave it here. That'd be funny. All right, let's just leave. This is like a pirate place. Ooh, wait a minute. They sell fuel? It's super expensive, of course. All right, let's just leave. Doo-doo-doo. What? Alien, you hate the crisp rat? How can you say that? Everybody loves him. He's so likable. He's so cool. Remember when he was in Jurassic World? His character was so memorable. I remember. Wait, we made it to the Khanate already? Oh, heck yeah, that was easy. Yeah, this is the Khanate. It's right next to Gator's Morn. Really can't think of a movie where he ever added anything. What about I actually don't know what all he was in. I know he was in Guardians of the Galaxy. He was in Jurassic World. He was in... He's so poopy. What else was he in? I can't even... I honestly have no idea what movie he's been in. Chat, you help me out here. I got nothing. I'm dying over here. My brain is refusing to work. A place of stately isolation. I need to get... A servant of the Timon is missing. His loss is a danger. Okay. Officially a former servant of the Timon who did not engage in the gathering of strategic information did not disappear to the Untersee port of Anth, which officially does not exist. At length you hear what the servant did not look like and strict prohibitions against pursuing him. Officially, no one in Khan's glory would have any interest or be at all inclined to reward you with money and connections. If you were to go to Anth, they would not care for a report of his situation or any information he may be unable to bring home. Okay then. Well then I won't. We need to go to one of the other docks here then. He was in an Amazon Prime movie and I did not watch it, but someone said it was good and I made a note to avoid that person. I know Chris Evans was in an Amazon or a Netflix or a Hulu or a Vudu or a Quibi or one of those streaming service movies. All right, so we're gonna... This place has like 3 or 2 different ports. I can't remember how many. I know that it has more than the one though. So hopefully this is the one we need to go to. Right. A white Zebat. The Zailer has... Oh wait, what? Zailer's grown fretful and disobedient, reluctant to go on deck, even in port. There's a white Zebat watching me up there. Salt's messenger. Salt's got its eye on me. I'll never see home again. Shoot the Zebat. If they're censoring bloody, I guess maybe in some languages bloody might be considered a really bad word. Wait, what? Okay, what movie, Gandalf? What's the movie called? Bang! It sees your intentions and spreads its wings to flee, but your shot catches it and it falls to the deck with a broken fluttering. You cross the deck to collect the pale corpse. Your crews are utterly silent. No one catches your eye. Salt's curse lies on you. But I gained a hunting trophy. Yeah, this is like the Rime of the Ancient Mariner situation. You shoot the dang albatross. Don't do that. But I did it anyway, because it's funny. Okay, seek a commercial license. No. Time in the tea house. No. Hire crew. No. Collect the Cherryman's cargo. Yes. I have 1,000 echo. Don't lose the cargo. Hire crew, wander Khan's heart, purchase fuel at an outrageous price, purchase supplies at a ludicrous price, pay a storyteller, gather a port report. 43% chance. Probably shouldn't do it. Let's just wander Khan's heart, I think. You now have 1 vision of the surface, and I've lost 2 terror. Good. The Tomorrow War. Oh my gosh. He was in that movie. It looks so bad. Who said they liked that? Can I tell me their name so I can ban them from my chat? Ay, ay, ay. That is... Ugh. I think I saw a review of the movie, and it's basically people from the future are coming to the past to recruit people to fight in the future, which is just absurdly stupid as an idea for a plot. And then they're fighting these stupid aliens, and then somehow the aliens are like in the past, but instead of fighting them in the past, they bring people from the past to the future, and then they all die, except for Chris Pratt. Burning blue, a hiss of horror from the lookout. The glim lamp at the front of the ship is sputtering and arcing, fizzing with a blue light. Even as you watch, the blue fades, but it's not a good omen. A perfectly natural explanation. The darkness in the neath is more than the absence of light. It's a physical presence which distorts the shape of the world. Your light melts the darkness, restores sanity to the world. You explain something of this to your sailors. It's not the first time they've heard it, but they seem slightly less nervous. Well, that's good. I'm already at 30 terror, which is about a third of the way that I can go. It's so stupid. Yeah, it's... Anytime they do a time travel in a movie, it immediately takes over the rest of the movie. It's like, unless the plot revolves around time travel, if you're not Back to the Future or Hot Tub Time Machine, you have no business putting time travel in your story. Just think. Try to think of a good time travel story, and then realize that you're probably wrong. Oh yeah, Alien, leaving that party was probably a good decision. You don't want to be around people that like terrible movies. Well, you talk to Emmykins, I guess. Who am I to say? Oh, also, Alien, do you have any recommendations for scary games that I can play on stream? Rillip already gave me a couple, but if anybody else, and I'll open that up to the whole chat, if you've got some scary games that you want to see me play, I'll add them to the list, because I'm actually running low on spooky games. I guess I might have to revisit like Phasmophobia again, maybe Dead by Daylight. Probably not Don't Starve. That game kind of sucks. The Forest, same, kind of sucks. Also, I beat it off stream and it still wasn't very good. Got another fella over here. Go give him the business. What do you mean rude? What do you mean? Oh, because I said that you have bad taste in movies. You like Halloween 6. That's like the worst movie anyone could ever like. We'll have tea with the Factor, of course. We've lost some terror. That's good. Yeah, I guess we can't get anything else. I think we don't need any fuel. We could probably just make it all the way back to London. You've never played Little Nightmares, but it looks cool. All right. Until Dawn. Oh, was that Wendigo game? Oh, that looks like a big boy ship. That has like 300 crew. No, it has 30. Hold on, we can take that. It's an easy one. Why can I not shoot at it? Excuse me? Why is my deck weapon not working? Hello? What the hell? My weapon is not working, chat. What? Something weird's happening. I can send out my Z-Bat. Do I have bullets? It doesn't use bullets. It just shoots. I don't know what the heck's going on here. That's so weird. Maybe I can loop around. Okay, all clear. Battle. There we go. All right. I don't know what the heck it was doing. For some reason, it didn't want to go, but now it's gone. So whatever. Like I said, this game still has some buggy features. And I know I've been known to run out of bullets in these types of games. But I specifically got a gun that doesn't use bullets. The torpedoes use bullets. Or use torpedoes, I guess. Oh, alien's gotta go eat. Alright, alien, have a good dinner. Don't eat too much. Or do, whatever. Halloween 7 is H2O, which is loads better than Halloween 6, but you still like Parasite. All right, so Until Dawn, let me write that down. And Little Nightmares. I don't know how much I want to play those like narrative games where you just choose your own adventure type stuff. Hand over the cargo. Yep, there you go. I was paid. Hey, that's actually a pretty good deal. Please accept this small token of my thanks, and please also accept my thanks and my patrons' thanks, which we, being persons of honor, would understand the true nature of dealings is much more important. Still, spending money is always good, isn't it? And a captain must eat, and so must a ship, which is why if you look under the pier, you will find a new helpful contributions of fuel and so forth. What a great guy. Very helpful. I don't have anything for you. Let's take a look. Is there anything good? This will reduce your terror. You might run into trouble or romance. Ooh. Let's go for it. We'll lose 5 terror. I was fortunate. I now have recent news. Good, good. I think we're good on crew. New crew awaits, so I can engage a first officer. Yep, I'll get a first officer for sure. The Alarming Scholar, I have nothing for you. Roser's Wharf. I need to have things to turn in, I guess. I don't have any of those. My lodgings, I can spend a night and lose some terror, but I think we're at 26, we're probably fine. And we'll head to turn in the strategic information, and then we'll go submit the port reports. Is there anything in particular you need? Yes. He wants me to go to Codex, far north of London. All right, we'll go up to Codex then. I know where that is. That's actually at the top northwestern corner. It's always in the same place, which is nice. Like I said, some of the islands will change, but the outline of the map itself will not change. And is there anything else I need? I think I turned in all my port reports. Nope. All right. Next, we're going to the shipyard. No, we want to go to dry dock. Put your ship in dry dock. Yeah, we'll use the Admiralty Yard. Uses 3 favors. Or we spend 75 echo. Yeah, that's fine. Right. It's my chair here. All right, chat. This should be the last journey we're taking here. So we're going to go to Codex and then we're going to come back. And then we'll be done for the night, I think. So I hope everybody enjoyed some Sunless Sea. I almost said Fallen London, which is the browser game that this whole like universe is based on. There's all kinds of lore and shenanigans that goes on. So if you want to check that out, I think it's free if it's still around. Sunless Sea, of course, is on Steam. It's probably on GOG if you're interested in the game itself and you've never played it. I like it. I think it's fun. And the sequel, of course, Sunless Skies, is also on Steam. If you like trains and space trains, that might be more up your alley, of course. Stop at Hunter's Keep. Reconnoiter the island. I have news. Let's talk to Phoebe. Phoebe has a story to tell of two lovers parted by water, of a raven that carried messages, of a fragment of the moon. She beats time on the table as she speaks, as if to a song only she can hear. The effect is hypnotic. Blah, 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 blah. So we got a memory of distant shores, one supplies, lost my hunger, lost some terror. Fragments are good. All right, let's go. We don't have a shop here, of course. So let's try speaking to everyone. We can dine. We can not dine unless we have coffee beans. Let's talk to the Shady Cook. Bend a secret. What do you want from life, Shady Cook? Brrr. Solely. Sea of Lilies, he licks his lip. Eventually you have to look away. The Sea of Lilies is somewhere in the east central Untersee. All right. So he wants to go to the Sea of Lilies. The tireless mechanic wants I can dine with him. I can increase my mirrors. Ooh, she's got a little snaggle tooth there. I think I'd rather just keep increasing my iron until it's like 100 or whatever. There we go. Currently at 61, plus we get some extra from her, and that's it. All right, let's hug the coast so we're not building up as much terror. All right, I'll give you guys a quick breakdown. If you've never seen Halloween, I can break it down pretty easily for you for a non-Halloween lovers. Halloween 1. Good, classic, original horror movie that sort of paved the way for the slasher genre. Halloween 2 is a direct follow-up to the first one. The main villain returns, as was teased at the end of the first one, and it's essentially just a continuation of that same night. Halloween 3, totally different plot, not related in any way to the other Halloween movies. It was sort of a, think of it as like if Halloween was an anthology series, Halloween 3 would be one of those movies in that series. Halloween 4, people hated Halloween 3 because it didn't have Michael Myers. Halloween 4, they bring back Michael Myers, new cast of characters to kill off and or survive. For some reason, they introduce a little girl named Jamie, who is the niece, I think is explained later. I don't want to spoil like the whole thing, or maybe I do. Oh yeah, no spoilers, I guess. All right, no spoilers. So Halloween 4, Return to Form, better than, I mean, I don't know. I don't mind 4. 5 and 6, 5 is bad, 6 is worse, 7 is called H2O. I think it has, what's his name? Ice Cube or somebody? Emmykins can probably correct me. Do I want to recruit the bandaged? Probably no, 300, that's too much. Let's get... Let's explore. We get 20 fragments, we get terror. And we will also gather some gossip to get a port report. Do they sell anything here? Yeah, everything's kind of expensive. Or about the same, it's the same price as London. And let's keep going. Oh, Lil Cool, yeah, LL Cool J is in H2O. And I think he like is shouting at Michael Myers at one point. He's like, motherfucker, put down the knife. What do you think this is? H2O had LL Cool J and Resurrection has Busta Rhymes. Oh, we got a bat swarm, chat. Let's take care of that, huh? Boom, got him. Let's get some bats. Yum. Who doesn't want to eat bat meat? Doo-doo. Me, I don't want to eat bat meat. We're just gonna throw them out. Oh, Resurrection has Busta Rhymes yelling at him. See, I can't keep him straight because like the whole concept is so stupid. And then there was Rob Zombie's Halloween, which was sort of a remake of the original Halloween, but it kind of has like prequel vibes. They kind of explore young Michael's home life, his abusive upbringing, blah blah blah. And then the second half is just a remake of the first Halloween, and then Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is like just goes completely off the rails. There's like fantasy sequences and like it was all a dream, but also there's some other nonsense going on. Anyway, the point is they're not good. I don't like the Rob Zombie Halloween movies at all. And then you have the new trilogy that's coming out: Halloween, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends. I don't like him. Bob Zomboni made a second Halloween. He sure did. He made a Halloween 2, a sequel to his Halloween, but not a sequel to like the original Halloween. It's very confusing. The House of the Question. Northwest of Withertown, the House of the Question stands alone. Here the initiates of the house make offerings to the gods, to the three gods of the deep sea, and perhaps a fourth who is not a god. It's the one place in Wither where you can sometimes get a straight answer for a price. Ask about the drowned man. I don't care about the drowned man. I don't want to defy the gods. This will increase your iron and hearts by 5 and set your terror to 0, but you'll never be able to remove any god's curse or benefit in certain other ways. Wait, I can lift Salt's curse? What do I need? I need 7 secrets and a Z story. Wither. Behind the great arch over the bay, the pale wastes stretch, white and silent as the face of the moon. From here you might almost imagine they were snow. North of the city, the salt pools fizz with unlikely color. Well, let's start by gathering intelligence. And then we'll explore the town. Wither is a quiet, chilly town of gray stone and closed courtyards. Another riddle guy, huh? I'm not gonna do the riddles because I'm gonna fail. I don't have the skills for it. They got a shop here. I can sell fuel for a Z story. I can sell supplies for a tale of terror. Hold on. I need 7 secrets to lift the curse. All right. I don't know if I'm gonna ever get around to lifting the curse, chat. Odinson Straits. Hey, Thor Odinson from Disney Marvel's Thor. That could be fun. Wait, nope, turn. I gotta go through the straits. We're looking for Codex, which is further north of here. Emmykins actually likes parts from the second Halloween. Wait, hang on. Demise? Wait, how do I say this? Demiser of D. Why did the chef make Indian food for the king? He wanted to curry favor. That is a great, not quite a riddle, but a pretty good joke. Welcome. Welcome to Sunless Sea. Welcome to spooky season night. Now go off the, I'm not gonna go off the edge. Not again, not after the incident. I'm going to Codex, which I thought was up here, but I guess this is not Codex. So where the heck's Codex? I guess it's further east. Probably get out of the snow. All the cool kids are doing it. Yeah, all the dead kids are doing it. I've already pissed off Salt. I'm not gonna throw. If I'm gonna go anywhere, I'm gonna go off the eastern edge of the map. Okay, here's Codex over here. Ooh, this snow. Are you like a super pro gamer for this game? Because if you've got any tips, I haven't played in a long time. It's been a couple of years at least. So if you have any tips besides drive off the edge. I pissed off Salt already. I shot the white bat, yeah. Well, because I picked, I went with iron for my my skill, and I'm like, well, you know, I can shoot the bat, and I'll get a 100% chance. Might as well go for it. Besides, I can unpiss him off, or I can just die. You know, one of the two. All right, Codex was over here, chat. I bungled it. Try reducing your enemy's health below 0 while keeping your own health above 0. Good. I will try that on the next enemy we come across. All right, strategic information for the Admiralty. A mute exile wants to join your crew. Though other sailors clutch their Z talismans and make signs against evil, the folk of Wither are uncanny. Those who are exiled to Codex must be more so. Yeah, sure, why not? I now have Salt's attention again. And I've gained 5 terror. That was a bad idea. Fine, let's get a port report. And I don't think I can do anything else here. I don't have the submarine yet. Can acquire a doomed monster hunter if I have a searing enigma, which I do not have. Oh, wow, the shops here are actually reasonable. This is cool. I think one more fuel should be fine. Genius strat, says Rilip. Yeah, let's avoid that thing. Is that an enemy or is that something else? It's a rock. Okay, it's just a rock, chat. We're safe. Let's check the charts. I don't know what... I don't think I've ever been cursed in this game, actually. Not that I can remember off the top of my head, so I don't know what Salt's curse actually does. Let's hit the light. There. Oh, the moths. I remember them. All right. I got a secret. The Ragged Crow is what it's called. I discovered Chongyi Rift. If only I had my submarine. Let's check the chart. I think if we just go straight south. Actually, let's swing by Pigmote Isle. See how they're doing. Maybe I can deliver the supplies this time. Well, probably not. We already missed that one. But I at least have supplies that I can actually deliver without starving my crew. And if we're lucky, we'll run into some enemies we can shoot at. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, we got a shark. I don't think we want to tangle with a shark right now. Let's avoid the shark. You guys remember that shark we fought earlier that, like, brought us to almost half health? Let's not do that again. Especially since it didn't actually give us anything. Eight supplies. We are almost to Pigmote Isle. think. Oh, it's still kind of a ways. Jeez. So we need to get a better engine so we go faster. Because right now, I mean, with the default starting engine, you're very kind of slow. But like I said, with the upgrading the ship, it's super expensive to like actually improve your station in this game. It's like, oh, you want a better house? 1,000. You want a better ship? 1,000. 2,000. 5,000. Screw you. You're not supposed to have fun. Follow the story. That's the whole point of this game. They spent 90% of their effort on writing all the little encounters and things. All right, the rise of Pigmote Isle. Hail, Caviar. An aide runs over. Hairless advisor, you return to us. Praise the tide. We need your wisdom once again. Okay. Rats and cavies lie quivering on canvas sheets in this part of town. We think it started from something in the water. We thought we'd contained it, but it's spreading. Our medicines are powerless against it. Recommend the sick be quarantined. Or have them burn the infected part of town. What do you think, chat? Do we burn it or do we quarantine it? This is a tough one. I mean, I want to like have these little rodents be good and like not die, but at the same time, I don't want to like get them all sick and then they also die. Here's a tip. Spirit is worth about half as much as the other two stats. Wait, which one is Spirit? Is that a stat that doesn't show up here? Oh, at Pigmote. Oh, okay, I see. Well, fortunately, none of these are Spirit, so I think we'll go with the quarantine them. I've lost one civilization. I've resolved the dilemma for better or for worse. And I can pay 115 Echo for some Scintillac. Compile a port report, of course. Very important that we do that. Brother says, who was ever worried about being divisive? Decisive, I think. Make the call. Burn them all. If I can't have this island, I will burn it to ashes. Visit the rat ghetto. Attempt to broker a union. We're not quite at the union yet, so let's just leave. I think we'll stop at Demo Island. And then we'll head back to London. Divisive is a word, one used in that description, causing conflict. Oh, you know what? You're right. Well, I thought it said it won't be popular, but it will be decisive. Because it would make no sense if it said it won't be popular, but it will be divisive. Like, obviously, if it's not popular, it's divisive. Those are both words, yes, that mean different things. All right, let's see if we want to mess with this guy, or if this guy wants to mess with me. Now that I've leveled up my gun. All right, asshole. Prepare to get destroyed. Yeah, charge it up, charge it up. Boom. And now you perish. You just keep turning, just keep spinning. Just keep spinning. I have the advantage here because I have the better ship. This is like in Sid Meier's Pirates on Monday, where I wasn't the biggest ship and I didn't have the most cannons, but I could dodge all the other shots, so it didn't matter. Can't lose if you can't get hit. Oh, I should have waited. Ooh, all right, yeah, we're getting him good. That's what you get for messing with me. Perish. Investigate the wreckage. Once again, you are victorious. Sure, why not? The pirate poet hauls herself up the rope, nodding her gratitude to the crew. Another battle well fought, Captain, she grunts. Few were in a second verse. Along with her freedom price, she presents a gift, a cask of wine saved from the sinking vessel by her own mighty arms. They say it is a fine vintage. My men were saving it to toast our victory against you. Perhaps you would join me in a drink to them. Sure, why not? I mean, I'm not a big fan of mushroom wine in real life, but in a video game, sure, why not? All right, let's go full speed. We're heading to the non-fungible station, the NFS. Oh, we don't have a lot of fuel. We'll have to probably pick some up. All that fighting and turning and spinning around really ate into our fuel supplies. Only took 5 points of damage, jeez. All right. I think... We'll get the port report first. Let's explore. A shadowy predator. It's the little things, so the click of a sliding stone where there should be silence, a motion in the shadows as if they were thick-stirred like ink, a lull in the cries of the Z-Bats. Something is watching you, drawing closer hour by hour. You and your crew draw back to back, watching the darkness. Captured alive, wait, watch, and end it. Or 80% chance, let's go. In orderly retreat, you sense it in the murk, its course parallel to your own, but by the time it draws near, the lights of the port are already ahead. Your sailors clatter up the gangplank, whispering together in nervous undertones. All right, we did it. We avoided the beast. And now we buy some fuel, and we leave. Boop, boop. So... we didn't stop at Mutton Island yet, did we? Let's stop at Mutton Island on the way back. That's kind of a fun island. And Demiser of D has actually given us some information about Cavi Island. So we'll have to remember, or Pigmo, whatever, that we don't care too much about Spirit. We need to care more about the other stuff. I have done that quest a couple of times, but I, like with many things, it's very foggy. Like, these things come back to me like, oh yeah, I remember this, I remember that. I think I did this once, which, oh, I wish I could do that with Outer Wilds. That would be amazing if I could come back and be like, I kind of remember this, but that game is like latched into my brain. I can't forget any part of it. There's only one public house on the island. The Cock and Magpie is famed for its local cider and, of course, the Z food. Pick up a wretched mog. I don't want a wretched mog, even though it sounds adorable. I can chat to the fisherman. Yeah, we'll get the port report. And we will get some drinks. Iron hasn't changed because it's higher than 30. Oh, that sucks. I've gained 1 Veils. Yeah. That was kind of expensive. All right. Do they have anything else here? No. Let's just leave. Doo-doo-doo. Battle? Oh, there's a crab up there. It wants me to fight. All right. We can fight an Auroral Megalops. That shouldn't be too hard. These things are kind of pushovers. Yeah, see, one shot. It helps that my iron is so high. All right, dissect it. Yeah. 25 fragments. Fragments is XP, I'll take it. And this is related to Mutton Island, I think. I don't pick the map. Oh no, it's not. It's part of the London, southern London area. I think I'm thinking of a different set of islands where there's 2 of them, but you can only go to one of them. There's like a bridge or something between the 2. Or you have to take a boat. Wow. We made it back. Nobody died. I mean, we didn't fight anything super hard. The glassy chop of dark water, the iron clatter of feet at the hatchway. Just oozing with thematic writing, descriptions and all that. Let's pop in. This is our last stop of the night. Oh, the revenue men are here. Let them do their worst. I have nothing. Collect my messages. Something has changed in the Neath. So we will start with the dark spectacled admiral. We will pass on the strategic information he requested. 150 echoes. Beautiful. Submit our port reports. Get our fuel and stuff. Big Mode Isle, yep. Codex, that's where we went. So, all good there. Quaker's Haven. Been trying the original rubbery lumps, have we? I have not. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't want to eat anything that's called a rubbery lump. Or maybe it's not food, maybe it's something else. You've been to Demo's Gate? Yes, I have. Just give me my fuel. Is there anything in particular they need? Is there anything he needs? The Empire of Hands, far to the east. So that's the Monkey Land. So if we play this again, we'll be going to the Monkey Island. Not to be confused with Monkey Island, the point-and-click adventure game. We want to carouse at Wolfstack Docks? Yeah, why not? I've lost 5 terror. It's good. I've lost 10 echoes. I have recent news. Ooh, then that night in Wolfstack, you find yourself sharing a table with a likely lass. An interlude. The next morning, she gives you a pewter locket as you reach for it. She grips it briefly in her fist. Don't you dare forget me, she says. Well, that's ominous. New recruits. We could get a sigil-ridden navigator. He would be a first officer. I think we have a pretty good first officer. We'll just grab a Zailer. Fill us up to the top. Do we have anything for the alarming scholar? We have 1 memory of distant shores. See what they'll give us for that. 10 echoes and some favor. Not a whole lot. We don't have anything for this guy. He needs 7 Scintillac, which I guess we could pick up from Pigmote Isle if we ever really wanted to. And now I have no idea how to... I guess we'll make a manual save. Oh, it makes autosaves when you die. Or no, when you dock. So let's launch and then dock. All right, that'll save. Yeah, it's saving right there. And we're done. All right, chat. So thanks everybody coming out for some Sunless Sea, for some Halloween movie stuff. But it is that time of the night once again. That very sad time of the night when I have to say goodbye to everyone and send you guys off to see someone less entertaining than me. Or in this case, someone more entertaining than me, because you're going over to Matt Comart, master of Kerbal Space Program and also art and Minecraft. So get the raid going. Everybody have a great night. Rilip, you have a good night. I will see you guys on... Well, you might see me tomorrow, because I have a plan to do a stream tomorrow. But otherwise, Friday. Everybody have a great night. I will see you when I see you. Here we go.